Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be predictions and reactions for NXT vs TNA Showdown 2025. You guys know how my predictions videos go by now, so I'm just going to kind of get right into it. Now, this is not exactly a pay-per-view per se, because it's not on a weekend and it's not a pay-per-view. It's actually a TV special happening on Tuesday, which that's when NXT is every Tuesday. It's a TV special, but I do kind of count TV specials as kind of a mini pay-per-view, so that's why I do them. But this is NXT versus TNA Showdown 2025. I've already talked about this on my last week NXT news video. Originally, the pay-per-view was called Invasion, but it was insensitive because of the Hamas attacks that happened on October 7th of 2025. So they decided to change the name of the show because of the insensitivity of it. But so let's get right into it. So the first match of the night is a 4-on-4 Men's Survivor Series tag team match. I guess they finally found something for Jordynne Grace and Joe Hendry to do. They're not involved in these matches as competitors, but the special guest referee for this match is going to be Joe Hendry. Okay, Team NXT, Ricky Saints, Trick Williams, G1 Evans, and Miles Bourne versus Team TNA, Mike Santana, Frankie Kazarian, Moose, and Leon Slater. So, my pick to win the Men's Survivor Series match is going to be Team TNA. And the reason why I go with Team TNA instead of Team NXT is I feel like because Team TNA has more experience on their team than they do Team NXT, I feel like that's what's going to get them the win, is their experience. Mike Santana, Frankie Kazarian, Moose, these people have been in the wrestling industry for years. So they have a lot of experience over Ricky Saints, Trick Williams, G1 Evans, and Miles Bourne, who are more younger talent. And I feel like the experience from people like Frankie Kazarian and Mike Santana will help their team win this match, in my honest opinion. Plus, I made sure that this pay-per-view, this TV special was even. So I had two people from NXT win and 2 people from TNA win. That's how I think they're going to plan the show out. Unless if they add a 5th or 6th match, which I'll get into that later. But pretty even from me, by all means. The second match is a 4-on-4 Women's Survivor Series tag team match. Special guest referee Jordynne Grace. Team NXT, JC Jane, Jada Parker, Sol Ruca, and Lola Vice versus Team TNA, Kalani Jordan, Jessica McKay, Cassie Lee, and Mara Say. So, who do I think is going to win the Women's Survivor Series tag team match? I think it's going to be Team NXT for their first win of the night. I feel like, just in general, that... Excuse me, I sneezed. I'm sorry about that. But as for what I was saying, I feel like Team NXT is going to win because they have the better recognized names. I feel like JC Jane, Jada Parker, Sol Ruca, and Lola Vice are going to get the win. I feel like they're just the better team, in my honest opinion. Yeah, you got 2, specialized tag team talents in this match with the Inspiration, or as they used to be in WWE, the Iconics. But I feel like if you take this from this perspective of who is the better singles talents in this match? Who do you think is going to win? I think just Team NXT is going to win this match overall. They have the better competitors in the match, and I just feel like they're going to win. The third match of the night is a winner-takes-all for the NXT Tag Team Championships and the TNA World Tag Team Championships. Dark State NXT versus the Hardy Boys TNA. This was a very obvious pick for me. I think the Hardy Boys are going to win. They're a very established tag team over Dark State, and they're one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And I think just adding another tag team championship to their long historic career would just be right. It seems right to me because the Hardy Boys, out of all the championships that they have won in WWE, the NXT Tag Team Championships is one of them. And I just feel like they're going to win. I feel like they're going to defeat Dark State. Also, another thing to think about is another pretty established tag team in WWE has won every tag team championship in WWE. And a lot of people also consider them as the greatest of all time, and that would be the New Day. The New Day have won every single championship in WWE. Every tag team championship they've had, they have won. So I think this makes this a good case for the Hardy Boys. So I'm going to go with the Hardy Boys for the win. They're going to retain the NXT. They're going to retain the TNA World Tag Team Championships, and they're going to win the NXT Tag Team Championships. And the fourth match is a singles match for the NXT North American Championship. Ethan Page, the champion, versus Mustafa Ali. Yeah, I think Ethan Page is going to win. Ethan Page is the safe pick going into this match. He's also the safe pick going out of this match. The reason why I believe Ethan Page is going to win just because of a lot of storyline perspectives that could go on here. Ethan Page has a lot of targets right now. Yes, Mustafa Ali is one of them, but I feel like Ethan Page is going to have a long run with the title. Obviously, his next step, if he retains this match, is to go after the Latin American champion, the AAA Latin American champion, Dr. Wagner Jr., because they're in a current feud for both titles. And overall, I think that's just the direction that they're going to go in. Plus, there's also a possible feud with Miles Bourne in the future that could possibly happen, so that's another thing. But just overall, I think Ethan Page is going to retain the NXT North American Championship. He's a safe pick going in this match. He's a safe pick going out of this match, and I just see him winning overall. So, as always, the card is subject to change. There is only currently 4 matches on the show. They could add 1 or 2 more matches on the show. I'm not really too sure if they're going to do that, but they could at least add a 5th or 6th match to this show, but I don't really know if that's going to happen. They honestly might just add more segments to fill out the rest of the time, because there's only 4 matches on this show, so we'll see what happens. But if there's any other matches that they add on to the show, I'll add it on to my predictions. Of course, it will be a quick prediction for me, something that I do not have planned out. But if there's another match added onto the show, I'm obviously going to do a prediction for it. And it will either change the future or the directions of this predictions video and for my reactions. But those are my predictions for NXT versus TNA Showdown 2025. Please post a comment. What is your predictions for NXT versus TNA Showdown 2025? And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period. You know what? I'm just going to let this run to 10 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. I hope you like that, guys. Making the video a little bit longer.